Alright guys, Paul here. Firstly, sorry about the rain, but it's just in my sort of workshop in my wee shed. Basically the roof's all metal, so it's pretty noisy. But what I'm actually making the video for is, obviously I was trying to get as fast as I could with the Arma 185 BLX system, and this morning I put a 28 tooth mod 1 pinion in. So my best speed was 93. With that I got a few times that it seemed to max out there, so I put that in this morning. It was nice weather this morning, done a couple of nice gentle passes to warm up, checked on my GPS, it was showing 95 mile an hour, so I was like, that's good. So basically there was nobody there, set everything up, went for my big pass, got up to about, well, it came on the GPS at 98 mile an hour, but I don't know what speed I got up to before. It just felt like I was losing control over the car. Then suddenly the wheels locked, and it was just literally just a disaster. I had a big crash. So what's actually happened is the body of the Limitless here is split. It's took a bash, it went straight into a curb. The nose cone pretty much destroyed, bashed up pretty bad. I'm a little bit gutted about that, but and the front splitter, sorry, that went flying in the middle of a field, but that was all bent and bashed up. But what I've actually done is I've got my vice on it, and if you can see there, I'm kind of straightening it out, and I'm going to sort of sand it all down, because I'm not going to buy a new one until I've got this all set up spot on. And then I'm going to turn the car into basically a shelf clean once I get my speeds I want to achieve. But I think I can get this back together and use it again for my next try. But since this 185 BLX motor, the 2050 KV one, since this is actually packed in on me, I've decided to up my game, as you can probably tell with a little clue sitting here. So I've took my Max 6 ESC out my XO1, which is immediately getting rebuilt. I'm waiting on a few parts coming for it, and what I've done is I've not installed it yet. I'm going to install that on here. I'm going to take the 185 BLX system out. I'm hoping it'll fit in here. If not, I've took this battery tray out anyway just now, and I might mount it on somewhere here. But the motor I've got is absolutely gigantic out the XO1. I mean, if you compare it to the Arma motor, you look at the size difference there, it's just absolutely huge. I'll try and get another shot there. So the motor is absolutely gigantic. Basically just fits inside here. There's a little bit of difficulty, that's why I took the battery tray out, but you see how much space I've got here before the steering. It's can't even get my finger in there, so it's probably about the biggest motor I think you could fit in this car without modifying the mounts. But I've got the 4 tooth spur on it now, which to me sounds a bit insane, but because the motor is so tight up to the drive, sorry, I'll just try to get this camera focused in, it's so tight up to here, there's basically no space to move it further in, and no other pinion will fit. So I've got this on, all meshed up, screwed down, and I'm looking at my Limitless gear chart. So, sorry, I'm just trying to focus this camera. Obviously it comes with the 27 tooth and the 34 spur, and that's a 4.17 ratio gear in. I had the 28, which is the 4.02, and with the 34 pinion and 34 spur, we're getting, was it 3.31, so that's a drastic difference in gearing, and hopefully it will work out. But the car was handling spot on at these speeds. It was just obviously the motor failure that I had the crash, so I don't think I'll have to push it as hard with the Max 6 either, because obviously I can run an 8S or 6S, and even at that it's a much more powerful system. I'm still going to put my JJ Customs cat pack back on just for extra protection, but yeah, that's my project now. So if I've got the crash on my GoPro, which I'm not sure about because I was not in the mood for recording after that this morning. I'll put it up for you, but yeah, that's the plan now. I'm going to rebuild this. Probably the next few days, hopefully, we'll get out again. I was really lucky. I mean, with the size of the impact, I don't know how nothing didn't break. I've went over the whole car. Everything's looking as it should be, other than cosmetic with the shell. But yeah, it seems good to go. So I'll get this all back in. You might not hear for this car for a few days now, but when you do, I'm hopefully going to get something pretty impressive for you guys. That's the plan anyway, but I'll not make this video too long purely because of the rain and this shed's driving me insane. But yeah, we'll be back out with this soon. A bit disappointed, but that's the game. I mean, if you try to do speeds, you can't expect everything to go spot on every single time, but yeah, I think this is going to be an absolute monster when I get this finished, so getting quite excited. So I'll catch you guys in the next episode. If you've not subscribed already, please do, and if you have, please click the bell button to keep yourself notified. And yeah, that's me out. Catch you guys next time. Bye.